change. Arise, arise. Come on. Arise, 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 arise. Take your place. Be a true. Arise, arise, arise. Arise. Sing arise, arise. Sing arise.
Hallelujah. 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 Can you help me tell your neighbor, I celebrate you? Now, some of you are thinking of the person and saying that what is in you to celebrate? See, don't ever use your imagination of someone to conclude. I told you that the uncommon dominion is given to the church, to the people of God, or to the believer. John 3 says, the wind bloweth whithersoever it listeth. No man knows where it's coming from and where it's going. And so is everyone that is born of God. See, Esther was a slave girl in Shushan. The same girl became queen in Shushan. Mordecai was a gate man in Shushan. He became also a prominent man in the palace in Shushan. See, Joseph was a prisoner in Egypt. In the same Egypt, he became a prime minister. That's how life works. That's how life works. This same person that is a just come, a nobody, so to speak, in your eyes, is the next person to testify. And so I'd like you to look at that person again and say, I celebrate you. There is a young man that is in my church today. The first time I met him was in a house I rented, and I was a tenant in that house, and it was with a bottle of stout. And he was flexing himself as big boy. And when they told him I was a pastor, he was just a guy now, just we sat down. But today is my bag carrier and following me everywhere, and he's a minister. And so things can change. I believe in your future. But more than that, God believes in your future more. The same you that have been, that you look at yourself now. I don't know. I look at my life to use as an example. How many of you believe I'm a very gentleman? Very gentleman. But if you ask my eldest brother, I will tell you this guy was the warrior of the family. That means they looked at me and they were afraid of what I'll become. They looked at me. When I get angry, I can pull anything down. You won't believe it. I get angry. If I don't see blood, I'm not satisfied. I like to cut myself. I like to destroy anything. I have jumped out from a running car to grab a policeman with gun. You can imagine how stupid that kind of anger is. Because he pointed the gun at the wrong way. You know. But now I'm the same person that you can insult and I just smile. Because I know your insult is just your statement. It does not define me. That's your opinion. And your opinion does not count. It doesn't count. You can't insult me and I go home and I'm thinking through the night. Now me then talk to you like that. You are not the owner of my bed. So you are not my friend to occupy my heart. Only my friends can live here. So all you said was for you. So I can't let you control my joy. But it takes a time of transition. The same me. I believe in your future. I believe that you are a shining star. I believe in that. Amen. Now, I may take some time to really teach here today. Have you done your tithe and offering because you like to do that? Let me hold it for the time. You are stuck with me today, and I'm going to take my time. Are you going to do that? Okay. Now Can you sit down for 1 minute? Sit down for 1 minute. So it's not because, you will definitely not give me your tithe, so it's not my own. But that, so I can take time to talk here. When sometimes I say it in my church, some people believe say because a pastor has interest in tithe. In Luke 10 it says, or in Luke 16, thereabout, it says, he that is faithful in little, the same is faithful in much. Now most people think that God is I don't want to use the language, but they think that God does not know what he's doing. See, God tries us with the least. And if you can ever pay a tithe of 30 euros, of 100 euros, there is no way you can wake up one day and pay a tithe of 2,000. There is no way. There is no way. Some of us are defining ourselves by social media. And I asked the people a question. If I cannot spend money for what I love, how do I define that love? Jesus says, no man can serve two masters. You will either love one or hate one. And in defining that scriptures, it now says you cannot serve God and mammon. Mammon simply means money. If you are using God to get money, you are serving mammon. If you are using God to get money, to pay out there and give you a job, and all the money is your own, no tithe, you are serving mammon, no matter how long you speak in tongues. That is the simple truth. Now you don't serve God and mammon, you can serve God with mammon. And you can take mammon and make it bow before your God. And use that, your money, to say, I believe in you, I give you thanks. That is for why not bad? Because it's already culture in Jewish world. It was already known. For instance, throughout the New Testament, about means ceremony, it was already known that when you give birth to a child, circumcision, naming ceremony, you carry the child the 8th day to the temple. Nobody needs to talk. Needs to get so that all established are not repeated in the New Testament. They only we go to the orbit, to the so that's why we see in Acts chapter 4, verse 30 says, a man who was a Levite, and you say they paid the tithe to the Levite, and the man who was a Levite did not need to pay tithe this time. He had come and become born again. Joseph, called Barnabas the son, he sold the Levite and submitted those who were not fled. Good pretty well is when but had problems such with having many wives who was one so this from we can see new question, new testament, Jesus Christ. You like praise me. Not that people will know your leak, but pray so you can follow. We know and you know that this is diversion factor. Diversion, and somebody is correct. No, the money, and obey the truth of God's word. If your money will not sponsor the gospel, without money to do it. I want to make to the scriptures money the so that the said, on the levels, green, this the way. If you know what you can with this.